How much do you think personality plays into the way that you box? Like, did you find your personality coming out in your boxing style?
No, and that is the issue, right? I think if these guys allow their big personalities to come through in their boxing, I think that is going to be helpful. Because for me, I feel if anything, I limited myself to, no, I've got to be a boxer. Right. I can't be like my outlandish sort of self. Yeah. No, and I feel if anything, that held me back.
Right.
I wasn't as relaxed. I was like very tense.
You
know what I mean?
At the press conference, you came out very strict with yourself, and the Joe Weller that everyone knew and loved on your videos is that crazy guy always saying what's on his mind. Whereas you seem to go inward. You weren't listening to music when you went running. You were trying to keep it as like robotic as possible.
It was white noise.
No, but honestly, like retrospectively, I think all of that was a load of cobblers at the end of the day. Like, no. Like, I don't think, I mean, it sounded cool. It sounded like, that sounds like what a boxer should do, but that didn't actually benefit me. Being all strict, being all formal, nah, I need to be myself. Whichever of these guys can be themselves and be comfortable are the ones that do better. And, you know?
As we go down the card, we see guys who get more and more and more comfortable with who they are, basically, don't we? That big personalities there. We've got some of the stats on the screen. You guys at home can see these. Thank you very much for tuning in, by the way. I know that you had to pay in order to get a YouTube stream. That was unusual for some people. It's fantastic that you joined us tonight.
Wow, with it, the weight difference.
Huge.
Is that a 50-pound weight? 50-pound weight difference.
But no difference in height.
So the reach, and so basically, in theory, Jersey Jeremy is going to have a bit of an advantage in terms of cardio here.
How much did...
He's carrying 50 pounds.
No, but genuinely, how much did the weight difference make a difference for you?
So for me, having to put on extra weight to sort of match up to JJ, I put on 5 kilos, don't know what that is in pounds, but look, it made me feel more sluggish. It made me feel slower. I didn't feel comfortable. 50 pounds? That's something else, mate. I mean, it will impact him, obviously.
But he's got the boxing advantage, so maybe it might even up a bit. Maybe. We're gonna see.
I mean, it's also about the kind of weight you're carrying as well, isn't it? You know, because you're still very much an athlete, Joe. You're still a guy who hits the gym. Yeah.
Of course.
It made a real difference for you to have that background already, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I think more than anything, it's the conditioning. Like holding your arms up, your shoulders burn. They really do burn. And if you haven't been, I guess, conditioning yourself. And your body's not ready to be in there for 3 6-minute rounds. Wait, how many rounds are they actually doing for this fight?
I think it
looks like they're doing 3 rounds of 2 minutes.
3 rounds of 2 minutes.
3 of 2, which is still, we'll say,
still
a huge
long
challenge
time.
early on. And you'll know this from training up, Joe. You didn't just go, I'm going to go 6 3s all the time.
No way.
You had to build yourself up to that.
100%.
Cardio doesn't instantly go as high as you want it to. We're not far away now from the ring walks. It's getting incredibly exciting within the arena. Not everyone's taken their seat yet. Not everyone's sort of down.
Some people know within a couple of hours this will be packed. 18,000 sellout.
And the atmosphere slowly builds, doesn't it? And this is the very beginning of that. It's looking exciting at this point. We're about to see the first fight, which is Drizzy Jeremy versus Halal Ham. This is going to be good.
Let's have it, boys. Yes.
This is looking good, huh? Wow, what a light show within the arena.
All of the lights.
Now, set to make his way to the ring, presenting Drizzy Jeremy.
Well, the first ring walk of the night.
He looks calm.
What were your thoughts when you were walking out, Joe?
Soaking up the atmosphere. He'll be taking all this in. He feels that.
When that bass hits, you feel that in
feel that inside my core.
This is very good. So last time we were in the Copper Box, which was obviously in London. Now we're in Manchester, an arena that's twice the size.
Mate, this is a different... Oh, to feel different the last time I've done
What do you think of the shape we're seeing Ham go in then?
He looks good.
Sorry, Drizzy.
I mean, he looks good. He looks like, obviously, he's carrying power. Going against a much heavier guy, so he's going to need that.
Jeremy looks switched on there. He looks like he's taking this seriously.
He's looking very serious, isn't he? Yeah. That haircut is the haircut.
I guarantee this is going to be interesting intro music.
And now, his opponent, please welcome to the ring, Halal Ham.
He said it, and here it is.
This kid's a character.
He's wearing a Versace train. He doesn't mess about.
Joe, you're a fan of WWE.
Yep.
This is as close as you're going to get the whole night to that.
He's got 63,000 subscribers on YouTube, this lad. And he's coming to make a name for himself.
And he's coming in at 5'7". I'll take a little pause there. Just a few fist drops to the guys walking down the side.
He's getting a bit tired there.
Yeah. You've got to keep that energy when you're in the ring as well. It can't just be the ring walk that gasses you out,
you've got to be zen, mate. You've got to be zen.
I mean, put it this way. To be a boxer, you've got to be able to walk to the ring. Do you know what I mean?
Very different entrances. This Halal Ham, he's soaking it in. He's having a little dance.
I like his glasses.
Yeah.
I was just about to comment on the glasses. Oh, it turns around to the crowd.
Oh, he's milking it.
He's
a showman.
Yeah. How does he come up with it?
I like the shorts. The gold on the shorts. I like that.
No one to open the ropes for him, though. You'll notice he's a very... oh, wow. A few words in his opponent's face there.
It's all going to get very real very quickly in a minute. That's the thing. It's all a big show. But once that bell goes, the glasses are off, mate.
The glasses are off. And the glasses are still on at the moment. I hope he does take them off for the fight, because otherwise that first punch is going to be a real nasty one. The glasses have come off, just so you guys know. As you can see there, the chain also is removed.
I like that chain.
That's a nice chain, isn't it? Two boxers, both dressed very well this evening.
Headgear is about to go on.
How different did it feel, Joe, when you were there and you were getting ready? Do you think the garb, the stuff that you're wearing out there in the ring makes a difference, makes you feel like a big man?
Yeah, I mean, I do believe that if you feel like you're looking and you're presenting yourself like a fighter and how you want to, that it's going to impact how you feel. So you can see both these guys, they've gone all out with their outfits. The Versace print on Halal Ham,
Joe, you're quite a fashionista from what I can tell you. You're able to pick off all these labels.
I'm wondering how he afforded that with